Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. Well, big knife fans, I might have one for you. I don't know. We'll take a look and you tell me at the end of this. But this is the Superhawk from Kansept. I love that name. Superhawk. And I mean, it's a good name for a large knife for sure. Now, what we're going to be taking a look at is obviously one of the a little bit more flashier versions of the Superhawk. I mean, you've got this. It's just listed as green carbon fiber, but it's sort of got that jungle wear look. It's got a Damascus blade on it. You got the black wash titanium. Now there are some more toned down versions of it with S35 VN. That's pretty much a standard steel for Kansept, really, the S35. But they throw the Damascus in every once in a while. Now, there's a few different variants. I think there's 7 total different variants of this one. There'll be links down below. Feel free to go check it out if you will. But man, I mean, this is a good, hefty, sturdy knife. Now, overall, as we're going to check, like you've got the titanium backspacer as well, titanium clip. It is right-hand tip up carry only. No real, intended space for a lanyard on this one. If you want one, you might have to get creative with the pocket clip or whatever. But we're going to go right here automatically to this spot. And as you can see, that has been toned down and very, very nicely. I mean, that's just kind of a nitpicky spot for me when I'm talking fit and finish. And that spot right there, as I've said in many videos, it really tells me that if it's turned down and, that little extra buffing or whatever to take the edge and the stickiness off that tells me a lot about a knife company, and Kansept has done a fantastic job with it right there. Overall, fit and finish, very good, dead center. The crosscut on that carbon fiber looks pretty cool too. Very cool. So yeah, overall fit and finish, very, very good. Now this is going to be a thumb stud knife, and I tell you what, man, that thing jumps out there very, very nicely. Now, let's see how bad I can do it. Oh, I did it first time. Dude, this is a big chunk of Damascus. Once you get it moving, I think it's going to go. Because holy cow, that blade, I mean, even on the close, I mean, I had to give it a shake that time. Of course I did. Look out. There you go. Big old chunk of Damascus. And there you go. Sort of that, well, you've got sort of the raindrop. You got all different sorts of Damascus going on there. Kind of that raindrop look. Very, very cool. Now, this is a design collaboration. We get there with Warhawk Knives. Very cool. Warhawk, Superhawk. I sense a pattern. But anyway, you've got a definite recurve going on there. Very nice compound grind going on. Now, let's see if that compound grind doesn't look like it carries down into your bevel. Nope, it sure doesn't. Doesn't look like it carries down into it. So it's kind of it is compound grind, but it's not fully compound. You're not going to have to transition your edges when you're sharpening. But overall, and even if you did, that wouldn't last long for me. When I get a knife, I don't come out and try to sharpen it right away. But if I have, and well, let's be honest, I don't keep a whole lot of compound ground knives. I just don't. It's kind of not my look. It's not my thing necessarily. But man, somebody out there has got to dig that knife. But all right, let's get, and I'm probably going to have to zoom out. Maybe, oh, I think I'm going to make it. Oh, I do. I make it just 9-inch. That's a 9-inch knife. You've got pretty much just over a 5-inch handle, 5 1/8. So we're going to be just shy of 4 inches on the blade, looking like about 3 7/8 on that blade. And then your full cutting edge is going to be just shy of 3 3/4, about 3 5/8 in between there. And then your grip length, 3.5 point to point. Obviously, you're going to have much. Now, as far as grip length goes, now you guys know, larger knives, I tend towards the not larger knives, but this point to point really does fit my hand very, very nicely. Those of you that have larger hands are obviously probably going to be back here more, and for me, it's going to be hard for me to kind of give you an honest depiction of how it feels because it's not going to feel right up here. So, but for my grip, it's doing pretty well. Pretty well. So, I mean, okay, it's a 9-inch knife. I mean, the bug out's not even... We're going to start with the PM2 because that's the closest I can get. So there you go. And we'll put the bug out there just for the heck of it. Yeah, it's a big knife. It's a very big knife. Well, I consider it a very big knife. And what do we got for weight? 6 ounces. 6 ounces, which, I mean, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. We'll take a look at it in the pocket. See mine? Is it really bottoming out on this pocket? It didn't bottom out in my other jeans. No, okay. It's not bottoming out. It is bottoming out on the clip. And you will have a bit exposed. It's about 1/2, 5/8 exposure. So it does stick out of your pocket a bit. But it's got pretty good retention on that clip. But overall, my goodness. The fit and finish is done so well. The action jumps out there. Like I said, you get that big old blade moving, and it's just gonna go. Drops like mad. Turn it around. It drops. And yes, oh, there I misfired. I can reverse flick it. Again, get it moving. It's gonna go. Action, fit and finish, very good. And for a larger knife, for me, it's very comfortable in hand. Now, this clip does widen out a bit at the bottom. I can feel it right here a little bit in my hand. It's not a hot spot. It's not any... Probably feel it a little bit more than I would like to, but I'm not gonna... I'm not saying it's a hot spot or anything like that. But overall, it does feel pretty good in hand. No jimping. No jimping up here, so that's fine. You know me. If you're going to put jimping up there, make it useful. To me, jimping is not really a decoration. It needs to have a purpose. But sometimes it's just there for looks. Now, you guys know, like I said before, compound grinds and recurves, not necessarily my thing. And that just goes to my sharpening abilities. I really, honestly, don't necessarily take the extra time. That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. If you got ceramic stones and stuff, that recurve is a lot easier to sharpen. For sure, a Lansky system or something like that definitely will help you out. For me, it's just a preference. You know, like I said, if it's fully compound ground down through your edge, it doesn't last long with me. I do everything I can to take it out. And there again, not many of them stick around, so I don't do that very often. But, so, larger knife fans, what do you think? Like I said, this is a little bit more of the fancier, flashier version. Totally get that. I think there's a brown micarta version. I believe there's a black titanium version, a silver titanium. More tamed down, you know. But I'm really, really super appreciative of Kansept sending out this Superhawk. I know when I get knives, I tend to show a lot of smaller knives. And a frequent comment is, man, I just wished it was a 1/2 inch bigger or whatever the case. Well, here's a 9-inch knife. Hopefully that made the big knife fans happy. Now, this exact version is selling for $231. Depending on the variant you get, you're going to spend anywhere from about $225 to $250 on the Superhawk. So, I really, thanks again to Kansept. Really appreciate you sending this one out. And of course, I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the Superhawk by Warhawk Knives and Kansept with me today. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.